Hey, how's everyone doing? I'm going to do a little belt review here, and the review will be centered around my newest belt, which is the Aries gear Aegis Enhanced. So, let's set this off to the side and start at the beginning. My first belt was a Blackhawk Riggers belt, which at that time was really good. I didn't carry all that much, and the belt more or less just held the pants up. But on my move back to Pennsylvania, I seem to have lost it in a bunch of stuff. So I went out and I bought this SOG belt. You can get these at Walmart. And I think they're around like $30-ish. So the good and the bad, really for this belt, for me, was I like the buckle. It wasn't too bad. You know, you run it through and then it's got Velcro. But as you can see, it is flimsy. Now this side, you can see this portion where they doubled it over. That actually is respectable to me. It's pretty good. However, I appendix carry, and so I kind of run this buckle off to the side like so, and I put my clip for my incog holster right in here. And this does hold up pretty good. But the problem I then had was in the summertime when I wanted to wear shorts. Plaid shorts or whatever, you know, black and white plaid shorts or whatever, and this kind of just doesn't go with it. It doesn't fit in. Coyote tan belt and white, black and white, black and gray plaid shorts, whatever, you know. So I said, hey, I need something that's not so conspicuous, kind of a clean look that you wouldn't know I was wearing a gun if I wasn't open carrying. So enter this Dickies belt with that military buckle. I thought, boy, that color of that belt wouldn't be too bad. But look, this thing's like spaghetti. Now, I will say this. It does hold up respectably. It does. Just carrying a gun. Generally, I don't carry an extra mag. When I get my new incog Eclipse, the Shadow, I'm going to get the mag caddy, so you will have that little bit of extra weight, but this was my go-to belt if I was wearing shorts. And I still like it. It does work despite the fact that it's got about the support of your ex-girlfriend, you know. Just weak, just weak, you know. So I was looking through a magazine. I got a new magazine. Excuse me. I got a new magazine one day, Ballistic, which I'm sure most of you have read. And flipping through this Ballistic, right towards the beginning, I believe it was, is an article, EDC Essentials. Okay? This is why I bought the catalog. The magazine was for the EDC Everyday Essentials article. This one had Chris Costa. I thought, wow, what's Chris Costa EDC? You know, I mean, what kind of things work for the guy? Well, I went down through the list and I'm looking at all the different things, and this is actually where I found out about the switchback on the EB1, EB2s. I really like that, and I got it. Really, really worked. Emerson Super Karambit. I don't have a real one. I bought a Chinese copy just to try out to see if I would even like that karambit style knife. Turns out I really do. So what I do, I ended up ordering one of these. I just haven't got it for review yet. Well, one day I was dead set on my next belt being a Viking Tactics Riggers Cobra belt. I thought that is the belt for me. Sort of the belt to end all belts, if you will. Well, my buddy ended up getting a Cobra belt. One of those 511s. And after I watched him with it for literally 15 minutes, I said, you know what? I absolutely don't think the belts, any belt with a Cobra buckle, is going to work in my EDC lifestyle. Now, if you were to wear a battle belt every day, the one I would get would be that VTAC Brocos belt. I mean, don't get me wrong, I will get a belt with a Cobra buckle, but I think those are kind of direct action type belts, because all the hassle you got to do to put them on, take them off. You got to take half the buckle off, thread the belt around your belt loops, and then put the half buckle back on. That's kind of, unless you plan on wearing them pair of pants for a week, that's fuck that. So, because of that catalog, excuse me, that ballistic article, I went to the website, Aries Gear. I looked at the aegis, the regular aegis. I seen the price. I said, whoa, fuck that. There is no way I'm giving that for a fucking belt. I mean, it's a cool belt, but fuck that. Well, I have been oogling over them, kind of drooling here and there, just going and looking at them. And recently they had a scratch and dent belts where the painted buckles had a chip or a scratch. Maybe, you know, they painted them all and they put them in a box so that as they were making belts, they could pull them out of the box. Maybe the box got knocked over, the buckles spilled out all over the floor. I don't know. But the enhanced belt is like $120. I got this scratch and dent one for 80 something. Now I have looked this buckle all over, and no place on it is there a scratch, is there a nick, is the paint chipped. Now the paint is slightly wearing around this slot, but that's because, you know, you put it on, you put it off. The heads rub, you know, so you're going to get that wear. But there is none. I mean, you ain't going to see it in the camera, but I can slightly see rub marks. I don't mean they're going through, I just mean you can see where the paint's slightly duller where the head rides against the slot. So, I said $84, fuck yeah, I'll get that. And I ordered it the other day. I live in PA, they're from Ohio, it didn't take that long. Now let's have a look at the buckle itself. You can see on this this drawbar, this lock bar, it's knurled. You can see it's got hex heads where, I guess if this were ever to wear out or break, you can take it apart, buy a new one from them, and be done with it. There's the ariesgear.com, their phone number. Made in the USA. This belt is an extra large belt. I take a 38 in pants. This thing fits perfectly. Now, on to the actual belt. Let's look at the end. Look how nice that's melted. This is 3 layers of webbing. 2 layers of scuba, and then a thinner layer of just regular, I would call it belt webbing, regular belt webbing, not scuba webbing. And then the way this works is you put this through, if I can do this on camera, like so. Alright, get it where you like it. Pull this lock bar. Now if this tries to come back, that lock bar slides up the slot and locks even tighter. Then on this end, it comes with an extra one in case you lose this one. It's just got a little end. You slide over like so, just to kind of keep that down, make it look a little nice. Now look at the stiffness of this. I mean, it's like one of them 10-gallon hats, you know, like a good fedora. Boy, that thing's just as stiff as, I mean, it is just, actually it's really stiff. I mean, almost to the point where it's like, holy fuck, does it need to be that stiff? Now, I wore this once last night to work. I did go out today, but I was in a rush. It was early in the morning. I just got off work, and I said, fuck that Glock. I just want to get the fuck out there, do my business, get home, and go to bed, because I was spent. Is the belt worth the 120 something bucks? Well, honestly, yes and no. If you like that buckle, now this buckle, CNC machine, you ain't going to find this buckle at Hobby Lobby. You're not going to find this buckle at Joann Fabrics, or you are not finding this buckle anyplace but Aries Gear. If you like that buckle, that CNC machine buckle, which by the way, I do plan on getting an engraving put in there. You like that buckle, it is worth the coin. You like a belt this stiff to carry I mean, a belt is more than to hold your pants up. It's got to carry all your EDC stuff that goes on a belt, extra mags. If you carry, you know, 1, maybe 2 Glock mags, your Glock. You know, you carry any other stuff on your belt, and you need a belt that will not flex under that kind of weight. I mean, this belt is worth 120, 125 bucks. Matter of fact, I bet the normal, the non-enhanced belt, it's worth the 100 bucks or the 110 or whatever. Both belts are worth their commanding price. If you get this in a scratch and dent, it's a steal. But I will say this. I was going to compromise, and I was going to look for a buckle, just a military buckle like on this Dickies. I was going to look for the buckle, look for the tip. And I've got a heavy-duty sewing machine. That fucking thing will sew right through a yardstick, and I've done it. And I was just going to buy the black 1.5 inch. This is 1.5 inch. I was going to buy the black scuba webbing, a black military buckle and tip, and I was just going to make one. And you could make one for about 30, 40 bucks. if you've got a sewing machine that'll do it, and you're good with a sewing machine. But once I got this in my hand, I'm glad I didn't fuck around with that. Because you already got the best. And I'm satisfied. So, I don't know how this, though, will hold up with shorts. This probably is not a belt for a suit. Just my opinion. It is rugged. It's it's rough. It's not smooth. It's not... I just don't think this is going to look good in your pinstripe mafia suit. I just don't think so. Worth its weight in salt. But if you say, fuck that, I just can't give that price. This belt is not too bad for 30 bucks. It gets me by, you know. On all those days I was wearing jeans, this belt gets me by really good. And this, I mean, it's not too bad, you know. All I can say is it's got me by without gun sag or any of that. I mean, it does the job for just holding my Glock 19. But when I get some more time on this belt, I'll make a part 2 to show you how the Glock looks, you know, how that looks with jeans and all that, and I'll give you a good rundown on it. But like I said, I got it last night. I'm really giving you my first impressions. This thing is pretty cool. Whether you get the enhanced or the regular, the only difference is about 30 thou thick extra piece of webbing they run full length on the outside. Another thing is on the enhanced, you can get this outer piece, the thin piece, in brown, green, some various other colors. They don't give this option on the scratch and dents. They're all black, as far as I know. But I would love to have this belt in like a dark gray with a darker gray with a gray buckle. I think that would be the cat's meow. You can order custom belts from them. A custom length, engraved buckle. I probably could order another one in gray. But for now, I'm just going to run this one for a while till I get moved again. But anyway, that's my review, and if you have any questions, send me one down in the comments section. Talk to you later. Bye.